Now, I know you love food, but let's see if we can get you to love food more. So I'm here today to apply for the Patreon grant and a chance to be mentored by Carla Lally Music. Now, the money, the grant would be great and it would help us out a lot, but the biggest thing would be that mentorship to help us take this to the next level. Now, what is the next level? Let me tell you what we do with Love Food More. Our goal is to break boundaries between people and their food and to inspire them to try something new, whether it's at home cooking, whether it's when they go out to eat or trying a new restaurant. Our goal is to introduce new flavors to people so that they can begin to understand people and cultures and people who don't look like them and to step into their world starting with one bite. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about what we would do with the funding while we prepare one of our dishes. So today I'm gonna make for you a cast iron pizza and we're gonna flavor it with Korean fire chicken and a pepper jack cheese sauce. But I won't talk too much about the dish, we'll talk about what we would do with the funding. So what I would really love to do with the funding is to host a series of pop-ups and to get those to be recorded, and those could be featured in our events. We would feature our recipes, we'd feature our dishes, and then we would record the event happening as well as repurpose that content for later use. You know, that would be an ideal thing, to bring people together in reality as well as using social media as a tool to bring people together virtually as well. So the events would be advertised on our social media, we could do giveaways and stuff like that, because really what I'd love to do is to feed people, right? That is what I love doing. So now I don't have a pan big enough for this, so I didn't really think this through. But anyways, we'll have to improvise. We'll have to cut this out somehow. The funding would be great to, of course, buy new camera gear and all that stuff, but I feel like the most impact we would make is by getting out there and by feeding people actually, and then inviting them to join us on social media. That's what I found by doing farmers markets and advertising that we're on social media during the pandemic. It really brought people in to kind of see what we were doing, and when the markets were closed, they could come and cook with us and learn our recipes online. Can I put a little cornmeal down? Okay, and then now we're just gonna throw this on the stove. So while the crust is cooking, we're gonna talk a little bit more about what I would do with the funding. I think, like I said before, the equipment would be nice. Like, I would like to have a nice computer to be able to edit all the videos and work on, because this is what I'm working with now. The screen broke and I didn't have the money to buy a new one, so my friends gave me a TV to plug it in, and it saved me like 700 bucks. So that's how I'm working right now in this station. I can't really bring my work anywhere else, but I work here. Throughout the pandemic, I left my job at a 3 Michelin star restaurant, and I started to cook more comfort type food. Food that people have told me that throughout the pandemic that it's made them feel comforted throughout the entire thing. And that to me has been the big reason why I do what I do, is being able to see that through food we can be there for people. Through videos we can uplift each other, we can inspire people to try new things. So what our goal is at Love Food More is to introduce people to new flavors, starting with Asian flavors, because I am Thai and Cambodian, and my wife's Filipino, so I do specialize in cuisines in those areas, but I do have a background in training, a lot of French and Japanese training as well. I'm gonna go check on the pizza dough real quick, let's take a look. So here we are. Oh, look at that. Oh, so hot. Alright, so the pizza crust is done. So we just gave it a little toast, and if you look at the bottom, they're nice and crispy. It's hot. Now we're going to put our fillings on top. This is not a cooking episode, I just wanted to talk about this while I do it. Now, I'm going to build this pizza while we take a brief intermission. The reason why I'd love to learn from you is because I love the energy you bring in the kitchen, how you interact with your guests, your speaking abilities, the way you present yourself on the camera, the awards that you have won, all the accolades, the cookbooks. There's also some things that I aspire to do, as well as all the things that we've already started. We are 52 recipes deep in our 100 recipe e-cookbook that we'll be offering to our subscribers. So if you take a look here, you'll see a layout of the book. So what it is I challenged myself after watching Julie and Julia to write 100 recipes in 120 days, and every recipe has a video. So that playlist is on my YouTube right now. So with doing this within just the last year, we have been able to connect with our followers and to get them in the kitchen and to cook some of our recipes. And it's been really exciting for us to see people try new things and try new dishes out and expand their horizons and expand their palates and to go out and try new food. And that's really what the goal is to get people to try new flavors and to love food more. Let's go get this pizza. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Look at that. Hot. Oh, baby. Oh, that's how you know it's crispy, like that. When you hold like that. Ooh, that is hot. Oh, go. So, I just want to say thank you for considering me for the Patreon grant and the mentorship program. With your help, we could take this to the next level, inspire change in the world, and inspire people to try new things, new flavors, and begin to understand the things they understand. And we can change the world with one bite. So thank you for considering me for the Patreon grant and the mentorship opportunity. Cheers. Oh, Lord. Mic check, mic check. Why is it shaking? Cool. And the money is the grant will be great. Good dog. Look at that dog. I'm good. Recipe for this in the bio, yo.